Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this stitch. It looks a little bit like the 3D stitch. The stitch itself is reversible, so if you like to do this stitch, give it a try. But I will have to say this stitch is gonna eat a lot of yarn, a lot. So be ready if you choose to do a project to have enough yarn to finish. Okay, this stitch works with multiples of 4 plus 2 more. So I chain my multiples of 4 and I chain the 2 more. What we're gonna do now, let me put this a little bit closer. Okay, so now we're gonna skip the first 3 chains, 1 2 3, and in the 4th chain, yarn over the hook into the 4th chain from the hook. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna do a extended double crochet. So in each stitch in each chain until we finish this row, we're gonna do extended double crochet in each chain. So move to the next chain and do an extended double crochet. Move to the next chain. Well, this stitch has only one row repeat. If you don't like to work with extended double crochet, then work with a double crochet. It's no problem. But if you choose to work with a double crochet, when we reach the end and we have to chain, then you're gonna chain 2 with a double crochet. If you do the extended double crochet, then you're gonna have to chain 3 chains at the end and turn your work. I don't know, this one, it's nice to I don't know, a shawl or wrap, I have no idea. Maybe a wrap would be nice. But try to make this this stitch, if you make for a wrap, it should be with soft yarn. It has a tendency, if the yarn is rigid, the work is gonna be a little bit stiff. Unless you want a project that you want, you know, the material to be stiff. So you do a extended double crochet in the last chain. Like I said, if you work with double crochet, then chain 2 here. If you work with the extended, chain 3. Okay, turn your work, and now we're gonna skip the first 3 double crochets. 1 2 3 we're gonna skip, and in the 4th double crochet we're gonna place in that 4 extended double crochets. So 1, go back again and do the 2nd extended, and go back again for the 3rd, and so on until you have 4th in there. You can go from the left or you can go from the right. The right, it's a little bit, it might change a little bit the look of this cluster. Now we're gonna chain 3. Okay, yarn over the hook, and okay, we're gonna skip the next 3 double crochets, 1 2 3, and in the 4th again, you can go from the right like this and place in there 4 extended double crochets, or you go from the, you know, from the left. I will go from the left, but like I said, if you go from the right, it changes a little bit, not much. We'll try and see which yeah, so we have to place in there 4 extended double crochets. Again, chain 3. If you think these openings between the clusters are too big, then chain 2. It doesn't affect the stitch, just chain 2. And if you don't like 3, because it's gonna be, well, the opening is gonna be big. Okay, so now we're gonna skip again the 3 double crochets, 1 2 3, and in the 4th, yarn over the hook, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna do 4 extended double crochets. Okay, 1 more. Now make sure that you have 4. Okay, chain 3. So again, you're going to skip the next 3, 1 2 3, and in this chain 3 that we skip in the beginning, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna place 4 extended double crochets. Well, but I think it's nice to work this in sets of 10s, and then you chain 2 at the end, like 10, 20, 30, 40, and chain 2 at the end after you chain that 10. Yeah. So now chain 3, because I'm chaining 3 because I'm working with the extended double crochet. So now what you're gonna do, yarn over the hook, you're gonna repeat the row. This is one row repeat, is very easy. So again, we're gonna skip the first 3, 1 2 3, and in the 4th, this one here, we're gonna place in there a back post, let's say, extended double crochet. Like I said, you can go like this and start doing, pinch it here, and you have a lot of space that you can insert your crochet hook, or you're gonna go from the left side. Either way, you know, because this going from the left, it's a little bit uncomfortable, weird. So you're gonna put in there 4 extended double crochet or 4 double crochets if you choose to do that. Again, chain 3, and now you're gonna move to the next cluster. You're gonna have to be careful to make sure that you poke into the, you know, you do into the 4th and not the row below. Yeah. So we're gonna skip the next 3 double crochets, and in the 4th one, yarn over the hook, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna place 4 extended double crochets, or 4 double crochets if you like it. Maybe for some of you this extra step with extended double crochet you don't like, or it's not necessary, so you're gonna choose which one. So now you're gonna chain 3, yarn over the hook, you move to the next cluster, and again skip the first 3 double crochets, and in the 4th you're gonna place in there 4 extended double crochets. Okay, one more, and you know, I think I'm gonna do one more row and then I'm gonna stop because it's no use. So chain 3, it's 1 row repeat, that's it. So now you reach the last cluster. Again, skip the first 3 double crochets, and in the 4th, the last one of the cluster, yarn over the hook, and you're gonna go in there and you're gonna place 4 extended double crochets. If I move too fast, you have the possibility to slow down the speed of the video. So now you're gonna chain 2, yarn over the hook, and you're gonna go, we have the 3 chains, yeah. So we're gonna go into the second, in the middle, yeah, not the top, not the bottom, the one in the middle, and we're gonna do there an extended double crochet. Okay, chain 3, turn your work, and now again it looks like this. So now you're gonna start repeating the same row. It's very easy. It's nothing complicated. So again, yarn over the hook. You're gonna skip the first 3, 1 2 3, and in the 4th one here, you're gonna place in there 4 extended double crochets. So 1, go back again for the 2nd, and go for the 3rd. And the 4th. It looks very much like the 3D. Yeah. So chain 3, and you move to the next cluster, skip the first 3, and in the 4th one, yarn over the hook, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna place 4 extended double crochets. Okay, one more. Yeah, you make sure that you put 4 because this is a multiple of 4, the stitch. Chain 3, turn your work, you move to the next cluster, skip the first 3, and in the last extended double crochet from the cluster, you're gonna go in there and put 4 extended oh, what did I do there? 4 extended double crochets. Well, when you do the extended, it's a little bit higher, it's taller. So if you don't want so tall and you want a little bit smaller, then do with a double crochet, just a simple double crochet. Okay, chain 3. Okay, now you reach the end, and now you have the last cluster, yarn over the hook, and into the 4th extended double crochet of that cluster you're gonna place in there a back post extended double crochets, 4 of them. Okay, one more. Chain 2. If you think by chaining this 2 here it's too wide in there, then you don't need to chain 2, you just go directly into the chain. So we have, I chain 3, 1 2 3, I'm gonna go into the second, the one in the middle, inside that second chain, and I'm gonna do an extended double crochet, chain 3, and you start again. So this is how this thing looks. But I think, like I said, chain 10, it's the best. Yeah. So this is the stitch. So like I showed you in you know, whatever, the live stream, I showed you how to do with the 2. Well, not show you, I just told you how to do with just 2, you know, and how it looks. But for example, if you want to close this, because this is you know, look at this, this is weird. But because if you look at here, we have like sets of 3, yeah, or like, you know, it looks like this. So to close that, well, I don't know, if you want to do you might find a way that you like better, so you're gonna do the way you like. But I'm just gonna, let's say, put 2. If you want, you can put 3. Well, let's put 3, because since I'm doing the extended double crochet, I'm gonna put 3. So in these 4 stitches of each cluster, you're gonna put an extended double crochet, or you're gonna put a double crochet, depends which you're working. So the first cluster is here, the first stitch, you go in there and you do an extended double crochet, you go to the next stitch, you have 4 stitches, 4 extended double crochets, you're gonna do that in each stitch of that cluster. You're gonna put the extended double crochet. Yeah, extended double crochet might take a little bit more yarn than a double. Yeah. So now you're gonna move to the next, and you're gonna do the same. Or if you want, you can how you say, put the 1 double crochet in between these chains, if you like. Move to the next, skip this chain, move to the next cluster and do an extended double crochet into the first stitch, move to the next, and the third one, and the last one, the 4th. Okay, so now you move to the next cluster and you're gonna do the same. In each stitch you're gonna place an extended double crochet or a double crochet. Okay, the last one. Okay, yarn over the hook, and in this chain 3 that we have here, into the second, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna do an extended double crochet. And you chain 1, cut the yarn, and you're done. And you're gonna have a little bit like the same like here, yeah, the separation. I don't know, I'm sure you can find a way to do this other way, the way you like. So yeah, well, this is the stitch I'm sure you can find something to do with this stitch. Yeah, well, the other stitch, like I said, this is what I modified, so I'm gonna put it on Scorpio Rising if you wanna see this this stitch. It looks like this. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.